Once, long ago, we all sat at the abyss when we were young. We always sat there, looking, hearing nothing but a waterfall. It was beautiful, magical. All we could do was sit there and listen. It was beautiful. It was magical. We had so much fun. Some left. Some stayed. Some joined. But eventually, as time went on, found that the abyss, the waterfall, got quieter and quieter and quieter until there was nothing left but a little drip. We were desperate, begging and wishing for that flow, that water just to permeate more. But alas, it just was a drip. So long we wish that we can go back to when we were young. So long we could wish that we can go back and listen to those magical waves of water, liquid, whatever it was. So long we wish to go back to find this joy, this waterfall. But instead we can only hear the drips of this failing light. Eventually, even the drip stopped. And only one thing remained. For those that stayed, the only thing they could hear was nothing. Until...
Pay $60 for an Overwatch skin.
So, this is going to be a rant. I cannot sugarcoat this in a way that makes sense or can be comprehensible. Hell, I might just delete this video, like, the day I upload it, just because of how shit it is of a rant. But, look, that little phrase, that little analogy I just came up right there is basically my opinions on just modern gaming in general. We live in a time where content has to be spoon-fed to us because apparently it doesn't work to our profit management or bottom line, whatever the words are. And I just can't get behind games anymore that have that kind of mentality, that irritation that just exists sheerly because it doesn't give us the profits that we desire. And to some extent, I get it. But for video games like Overwatch 2, it just doesn't. Here's my context behind this whole situation. I bought Overwatch around the point in which Blizzard decided to give up on Overwatch. That was the point I got into it, and I was like, you know what, I'll play it. Sheerly because Overwatch 2 was coming out. Yes, it was going to be free, but some of my friends had already got the game, so why the hell not? What was the point in not doing it? But I mainly got the game out of sheer intentions of playing the PvE mode. I'm sorry, but the PvP mode sucks. There's no such thing as an actual ranked system when it comes to casual, hell, even competitive play. In some points, you actually just have to suffer. It's similar to Apex Legends' system of performance. You do good, you get pinned against even more players so that you lose. You do terribly, then it's going to pin you up against even worse people just to give you an edge. And Overwatch does that to an odd extent. See, if you play with randoms, it's more worse. It's way worse. That's why if you play with a buddy or two, hell, you might actually need to play with all of your buddies because of how irritating this game could be at certain points and how little people actually communicate with one another. It's actually sad. You're better off just playing this game with your buddies. You know, it's probably just a better way to play the game. And I don't know. I might just be bragging and irritated, and who knows, maybe I just play with my friends too much and don't play the actual game. But it's gotten to a point in which I cannot deny anymore because of how irritating it is. Overwatch 2's main marketing, its main selling point was that it's going to have this feature. Not only did they delay it, similar to Halo's cooperative play, they just got rid of it. Similar to Halo Infinite's fucking cooperative campaign. And yes, I did draw comparisons because this is similar, but way worse. See, I don't really care about playing Halo Infinite with my buddies. By the time they would have released the co-op mode for Halo Infinite, I'm pretty sure no one kind of would care. I mean, it would be nice, but, like, in all realistic honesties, I don't think it would be as well acclaimed. It wasn't the main selling point of Halo Infinite. That's what I'm trying to say. The main selling point of Halo Infinite was that it was Halo Infinite. You are going back into Master Chief, and you're playing as Master Chief. You're going to go back into regular Halo. The reason why that game fell apart is because of its constant drought. Its little drip of liquid, that tiny little flicker of whatever is permeating. It's just tiny. It's tiny. There's nothing. While before it was a whole jug of water getting poured in. You were getting drowned with the content, but now you're not. It's more similar just to content drought, in a sense. Now, just to give you all some context, I'm a gamer. That should be obvious by now to every single one of you. I play video games for a long time. This channel has been dedicated to me playing video games. Sometimes I go astray and just make random horse shit. I do that because, well, I get bored or I'm just creatively fueled to do something. Similar to this, except there's no creativity behind this. This is sheer anger and irritation that has fumed this entire video, this rant. And I can't get behind Blizzard as a company. I cannot get behind it, and I think I might just refuse to in the future. I'm going to state something that I don't really disagree with when it comes to statement. I think Diablo 4 is just gonna fail because of how bad Blizzard's reputation is. But at the same time, fucking Diablo Immortal was still a success, and look at that. I don't know. I can't think right now, and I'm irritated. Just irritated. I have got behind Overwatch sheerly because it was just gonna be entertaining. Soon. Not yet, but soon. And I was hoping that would remain the case, you know? Something that would be good. Something that would just be nice, but no. It wasn't. They delayed the main selling point of the game, and they scrapped it. It's something kind of sad, if you think about it. The whole reason why people would probably play this game is to fuel Blizzard, to give them that little strafe and strife just to complete their task, just so they can release that PvE mode so we all can play it. But that didn't happen. In fact, we probably wasted our money just so we could unlock that new fucking Genji skin early. Or unlock that overpowered character, which, I mean, is there even an overpowered Overwatch character yet? I mean, Ramatra, kind of, but not really. But I just can't anymore. I want to be mad. I want to be angry. I want to shout at whatever mentally unstable, brain-dead actual Guerrilla made the decision to cancel the main selling point of their game and actually decided to tell the audience in possibly the worst way possible. I get it, the dude who did tried his best, but I felt like they could have even done a better job at lowering our blow other than saying, hey, we got a roadmap, look out for that. Hey, do you like that little cinematic trailer we had right there? Yeah, y'all are interested in that. No one cares. No one cares. And the fact that you think that we care is something else to consider. And it's all just a PR stunt, man. They're trying to soften the blow that was never could be softened. You're dealing a fatal blow and expecting us to figure out a way to survive that, to comprehend that, to explain all of that. But we aren't. In fact, you've gotten even more people pissed, Blizzard, Activision, whatever the fuck. I just simply kind of gave up on this whole company as a thing. I don't think Diablo 4 is going to succeed. I don't think Microsoft is going to save the company. We're all going to be saved. Microsoft's going to fix us all. Yay! None of that. I don't think it's going to be that way. I don't think Overwatch 3 is going to be a success. I don't even think that Blizzard has a huge chance of survival. With the shit that they have done and the very little anything that they even tried to do when it came to just anything. The content drought that Overwatch 2 has been in just shows how sad and pathetic this game is. 98% of this game is old content. Something that hasn't changed and something that has never been changed. The only things that could be changed in this whole game is a couple of new characters, probably about 5 as the time of this recording, and 2 new maps. Oh, but they also got rid of a whole new game mode. Also, they removed a character. Yeah, instead of the 6v6, it's a 5v5 now. How innovative. I personally don't think that's good. I don't think they brought in much new and interesting stuff. In fact, I think they screwed us. They got rid of a whole new person, a whole new companion that could have been in this whole little adventure. You could have personally formed a group of friends because of Overwatch. Just so you can play Overwatch. When Overwatch 2 came out, someone had to get shot. Because you and your group decided to group up together, and now one person has to go. I was not truly a part of Blizzard's mentality. I wasn't a part of Blizzard's system. I wasn't a part of their anything. I didn't care about Warcraft. I didn't care about Diablo. I don't even care about any of those things. I never did. But Overwatch, I did. I got into it. My first game, I played as Bastion, and I got freaking play of the game right there. And everyone endorsed me. It was fun. It was cool. It was intuitive, and it was unique. But this isn't. This is something else. This is sad. And I can't truly believe or process this system. Nor do I want to. I hate this. I hate everything about this. I think this is lazy. I think this is pathetic. And they canceled a mode that they put so much time and effort into. And I don't think they're going to incorporate that in any sort of way. Any sort of capacity. I think they'll just scrap the whole thing. Get rid of it. There's no point to it. They already canceled the whole thing. You just dealt us a fatal blow to your game and possibly your company. No. But they just expect us just to sit back and take it like fucking dogs. That's the worst of it. That's the worst of it. They do all this shitty, pathetic things, and they just expect us just to sit back and just take it. That's the saddest thing about it. Not the shitty way they even pretended to save this or market this, but just how shameless they did it. They did it as if we were supposed to just take it, you know? Oh yeah, we got rid of Overwatch PvE mode. Oh yeah, we got rid of all those little servers in Call of Duty that made it so you don't get hacked and lose all of your shit. Yeah, we got rid of all those. Oh yeah, Diablo 4's coming out. And I just expect us to sit back and take it. I'm sorry, but I've been watching these videos lately, ones that are about boycotts, and if that makes sense, you already know where I'm gonna go with this. I want to boycott Activision Blizzard. I will admit I haven't purchased Modern Warfare 2. In fact, I refuse to, because I don't think it's going to be innovative. I don't think it's going to be cool. I don't think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be a waste of time. And I personally feel like I'm right. I don't know. I feel like my efforts will soon be futile. I worry so much about this thought, this little thing in the back of my head, like, it's not going to work, it's not going to work. But if I could say one little thing about every little thing that I've done throughout my life, is that I've spent so much time caring about the Call of Duty franchise, and even though I didn't really spend that much time in Overwatch, I still cared about this game. And to see just about all these things that I loved and care for get squashed like a bug. It's sad, it's pathetic, it's irritating. And the fact that it exists, the fact that I have to sit back like a dog and just take it, that's the worst of it. And I don't want to sit back and take it. I don't want to be a part of this typical pathetic culture that we're forced to abide by. I feel like we as a community, as consumers, should have higher standards for these pathetic companies who think they can just walk over us and pretend like that's fine, that's perfect. You're just a dog in this plan. We are the people in charge, and you're pathetic for even thinking that you have anything of power. I don't want to sit back and take that. Nor will I, because that is pathetic, that is sad, and I'm not going to sit back and just enjoy that little thought that, hey, everything's gonna be alright, we just took away all that shit from you. I'm not taking that, and I don't want to. So, if you take anything from this video, know that I loved Overwatch, that I loved Call of Duty. And although I didn't talk about it as much, I feel like that should be explained a good fair amount. That I cared about these franchises, and to see them in the pathetic, worthless state that they're in, and how pathetic it is that their companies expect us just to sit there and take it. That's what irritates me the most. That I refuse to sit back and just take it like a dog. So I am kind of just ready for a boycott. I'm not expecting anyone to care, nor am I expecting this video to do well. In fact, I expect the opposite. I expect for me to not watch, for no one to watch it. In fact, I expect to delete this video, but if some chance that I actually decide to upload this video, please just take this fact in and just know that we have been getting nothing but drips when we used to get an entire waterfall. And I personally don't think that's fun, nor is that good. I think that's pathetic. I think that's worthless to get. I think that's worse. I think that's terrible that we've been given so much and now we have nothing. We were perfectly fine with this system that was being made forever, but now we expect to have nothing. So, yeah, this is the end of the video here. Thank you. If you actually bothered to give a fuck about this, I just can't care anymore about Overwatch and Call of Duty. I just don't want to be a part of it anymore. And I don't feel like Activision or Blizzard deserves any point in time worth of my investment. In fact, I will play Overwatch but not pay for a single thing, because I feel like Overwatch deserves that. It deserves to have wasted potential. Because if you think about it, the companies need to pay people just to have these servers active. But their only means of monetization, the only way that they can make a profit out of this game, is if people purchase aspects of the game. So what if we don't? What if we don't? What if we just play the game and don't purchase anything? We're wasting their money, and they won't get anything out of it. Because you want to know something? We're not dogs. We're people. We make money just as much as they do. Not as much money, but we make money. We are them. So let's show them we're better than them. Let's show them if they dare to fuck with people like us, we'll fuck with them. We'll run Overwatch into the ground. We won't pay for a fucking thing because they thought that was funny. They thought it was cool that they just can take everything that we cared about away. And they think that's funny. I will not sit down like a dog and accept this, nor should you, nor should any of you. You are just as important as everything, as everyone. So if you get treated like a dog, do not, and I repeat, do not think that this is okay, that this is fun, that you are getting actually personally targeted just so you can spend hundreds of dollars just to pay for corporate assholes that don't give a fuck about you. They care about your wallet. They don't care about you. They never will care about you. So don't even bother wasting your time. In fact, fuck them in the ass. Fuck them in the ass. Do it. I don't care anymore. Actually, fuck them in the ass for daring to think that they can fuck with you. Because we are not dogs. We are not pathetic losers that need to sit back and take all this horse shit being tossed at us. Holy fuck, man, this rant. This rant's been going on for far too long. 20 whole minutes of me just yelling at this microphone. What has it done to me? Nothing. Alright, okay. Look. All I want to say is just, if you feel like everything you have worked for, all the time and energy you spent on something that you loved, only to see it get crushed, do not stand back and just deal with it. Do something about it. And I'm gonna do something about it. I'm not gonna care about Activision Blizzard. I have played great games. This whole year, I have taken time just to go back and play some great, extravagant games out there that actually matter, that actually exist, that people need to actually go back and just remember. I want you to do me a favor. For this year, for the remainder of this year, I don't care what you do. I mean, I do. I actually do. I care about anyone that watches this type of content, and I want to know about you and everything, but don't invest your time and money into games that don't like you, that don't care about you. Just go back, play something old. Play something that you didn't play before. Go play Outer Worlds. Go play Slime Rancher. Maybe you'll like it. Go back into Fallout 76. See if it's changed for you. See if it's good. Go back into Black Ops 3. See what that happened. See what happened. Maybe you can finally complete Maybe you can finally beat Horizon Drag. Think you can do that? Or hell, maybe you can get into a whole nother series. Like Far Cry. Or Or Bioshock. Or Dishonored. Hell, maybe you can play a whole new genre in general. Go into Slime Rancher. See how much you can have fun enslaving slimes. Just try something else. That's all I'm gonna say. Thank you all for considering, even daring, hell, even thinking that this is going to be a fun little video. Because it's not. It's a rant by a random asshole who just wants to entertain you in any way he can. And I'm sorry if this whole entire video failed in that process. Mainly this video was just to rant, if that wasn't obvious enough. But Thank you. Sincerely from the bottom of my heart. And I really appreciate the fact that you even care enough just to watch this to the end. So, thank you. Please have yourself a great fucking day. You need it. You